Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
In now for the Reds, Billy Hamilton. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Slow roller back to the mound. And there's one down now. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew.
And D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pham is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Sal Romano gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Now to the plate, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shot toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
In now, Tommy Pham. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good waist pitch, 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average sits 303 entering play, 4 home runs, and 11 RBIs. Fouled away. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Hamilton. Oh, and he botches it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Popped him up. Duvall in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cards strand a couple. Still no score. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ready now, Jesse Winker comes in after a day of rest yesterday. So we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Duvall rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting sixth, first baseman. Alvin.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Alvin Aquino. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Aquino is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemans get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Digging in, Phil Gosselin. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton, a pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jed Jerko. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 8, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Tucker Barnhart.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 47, Sal Romano.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Sal Romano. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And that one just missed outside.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air out to center field. In there, a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Jerko fields it cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Luke Weaver, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Luke Weaver.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
There, as a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He popped out in his first trip. Pulled toward right center field. Jeanette is calling for it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Digging in to try it again, Phillip Ervin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. This one skied out toward right. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
Striding in once again, Scooter Jeanette. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here 1-0.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, Dero. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Hit hard to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Aquino.
Into the box now, Alvin Aquino, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Duvall over at second. Winker is over at first with 1 away. Popped him up. Coming on is Fowler. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin. Soft liner to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to the right, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Now batting, the pitcher, Sal Romano.
Ready for another chance, Sal Romano. And they're runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Line drive to left. Irvin is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Here's Matt Carpenter, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air now out to left field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Snap throw to first. Not in time. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. So 1-1. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Pham is off of first with 2 away. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. Now both runners on the move. Pitch outside, the throw.
Hey, it's not easy to steal third base. You have to get a good jump, and then more importantly, you have to make a good slide, and that's what he does right there as he slides head first to the outside of third, and it makes it tough to apply the tag.
2 balls and a strike to Jeanette.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Popped him up. And this will land foul. And no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, third baseman, Adam Duvall.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. The 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Winker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Irvin at second with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And the changeup is way low that time.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Jed Jerko now. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Irvin on the move. And that's the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
0-1 the count to Molina. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The next 0-2. Here's at the knees and called strike 3.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Greg Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Greg Garcia.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 70, Tyler Ryan.
Digging in once again, Alvin Aquino. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Aquino.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Under it now, Jerko for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Phil Gosselin. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, captain, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart. In head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lyons, a 6'4" lefty. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, it's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hamilton waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Striding in once again, Jose Martinez. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. To first. To his right, Aquino. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 28, Tommy Pham.
Ready for another shot now, Tommy Pham. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Sal Romano. He went down on strikes last time up.
Pitcher, Sal Romano.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is hit softly to third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Phillip Ervin. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Fowler has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're in front 4-0. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung, hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ervin facing back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Third baseman,
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Hamilton going back, still going back, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 2. It's now 4-2 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The left fielder, number 23.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Marcell Ozuna.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Missed with a slider. Base is empty here with nobody out. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
That jumps off the page. I mean, he's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Ozuna on at first. Nobody out. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Popped him up. Duvall is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 4, catcher, Yadier Molina.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 48, Jared Hughes.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Still only one out in the inning. Runner goes for second. This is back toward the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. Now a throw behind the runner, but it's not in time. Heads up base running gets him back to the bag following the line drive. Colton Wong will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. His career line against Jared Hughes, not great. He's 1 for 8. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Duvall has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Cardinals 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 36, John Gilmartin.
Striding into the box on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Scooter Gennett.
First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Got him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Cardinals 2. Here's Dexter Fowler now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Here it comes, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Rounded down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's just 1 for 6. Now the 1-0 is on the ground to the right side and through. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The shortstop,
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Giro. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Throw to first, and he saw it coming that time. Back in standing. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Pham is on his way home. Now the relay home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2. Hot shot to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the 9th inning now from Busch Stadium. It's the Reds 4 and the Cardinals 3. John Brebbia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Alvin Aquino. He flew out in his last at-bat.
First baseman, Alvin Aquino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Brebbia has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop, Phil Gosselin.
So digging in now, Phil Gosselin. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here it comes, 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 5-3.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
The pitcher, number 53.
Into the box now, Wandy Peralta. It's softly out in front. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now 5-3 Cincinnati. Raisel Iglesias is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Last time through was a base hit.
Leading on the bottom of the ninth inning for the Cardinals, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Down for 21.
The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Two and two to Marcell Ozuna.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Too high, ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit in the air out to right. Hamilton is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's just 2 for 12. Down and away, ball 1. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Weak grounder back to the mound. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Cincinnati Reds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sal Romano earns his first win of the season. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.